Hello, girlies, gays, and theys. I always have an issue with my hair. I just woke up. Well, not too long ago. I'm trying to get stuff done today. This chair is so squeaky. I need to buy WD-40 and I keep forgetting. I'm recording on a Tuesday, which is pretty rare for me, but I have the day off work today because it's Cesar Chavez Day. We're not cheering because we hate that man. It's Cesar Chavez Day. I'm pretty sure by next year it's no longer going to be a holiday, but I'm getting the day off work. We could have worked if we wanted to, but I did not want to because I am exhausted. So here I am making a YouTube video because I have not had time to record. But instead of me celebrating that it's Cesar Chavez Day, it's also the Trans Day of Visibility today, which I don't know when this is going to go up, but it's March 31st. I'm trying to get through this video without making any mistakes or as little mistakes as I can because I think my speech impediment acts up more. I'm trying to pronunciate words more now. I feel like it acts up more when I'm already really tired. I don't know. I feel like compared to when I was... No, you know what? That makes sense. I was gonna say compared to when I was younger, I feel like I couldn't really tell, or my friends really couldn't tell I had a speech impediment, at least in like elementary through maybe high school, but I realized it's because I used to be a quiet kid. I used to be quiet, and now all I do is talk, and I can't stop. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I started off today by making some returns, and I treated myself to breakfast because, first of all, we have no food. Second of all, treat yourself. Plus, Trans Day of Visibility. It's my day today. So I get to do whatever I want. Legally. Anyways, I just got myself some pancakes with scrambled eggs and sausage from Mr. Pete's. Sausage because I don't have one because I'm trans. I get to make jokes today, even if they're not funny. But the plans for today, bro, they gave me 3 syrups. Okay, but the plans for today is just to be productive, even though my friends are already mad at me because I'm not taking this day to sit down and rest because, again, I don't know how to do that. When I find out, I'll let you guys know that I actually took a rest day. I slept in today, though. I slept in until, like, I honestly don't know what time. I feel like 8:30ish. I don't remember. But I'm just used to waking up so early and being like, oh, and I have to stay awake. Mr. Pete's is transphobic, guys. Because... Does this look like sausage to you? That's bacon. It's okay. I act like I was gonna eat all of the sausage. I get full so fast anyway. It's fine, it's fine. I'll take a bite of the bacon. It's fine. I love bacon. Anyway. Cries. The plans for today were to make those returns I just did, eat some breakfast, and then I want to go to Tierra Mia later for a little sweet treat. It's finally getting not cold, but at least today it's not going to be sunny. Let me drink some water. Hold on. Today's no longer going to be sunny. I think it's still going to be in the 80s like this whole week and then upcoming week, but the clouds are out and I love it. So I'm going to try to get some reading done, and I'm going to show you guys some new books that I got recently. I actually had a video uploaded today for my Supporting POC Small Businesses series on TikTok and Instagram. I keep forgetting to upload them onto YouTube Shorts, but I'll get to it. But you guys can check it out there. I went to Dim Books and Boba in Pasadena not this past weekend, but the last weekend with Mads, and I got 3 books. There's also this book that's been sitting in my room in a box because I haven't unboxed it yet, which I'll explain more on that later on. But I do want to get into reading today since I haven't had the time or energy, so I'm gonna make myself have the energy. I'm not gonna procrastinate. I'm like, the weather's great, I'm gonna get a sweet treat from Tierra Mia later. I have to read, because I want to finish Tough Guy from the Game Changer series, because again, I got all the books, so Game Changer, Heat of Rivalry, Tough Guy, Long Game. I forgot the other names, even though they're right behind me. But that's the plan. I think I'm gonna I got skates, guys. I got rollerblades, and I think I'm gonna practice doing that today. Later today, when my sister's back home from school, so she can hold my hands as I try to skate in the backyard. I honestly wish my backyard was bigger, because I feel like I can do it. I don't know how to stop yet. I've tried, but for some reason I can't stop. But I feel like if my backyard was longer or bigger, then maybe it would be a little easier, because I feel like I'm able to do the skating only if I do it fast. But then again, I don't know how to stop, so there's an issue there. I'll see how it goes, because if anything, I'm just gonna start asking my friend Jasmine for help. But I also don't want to practice in public, because then people are gonna see me eating shit. Like I'm gonna fall every 5 seconds, and that's very embarrassing to me. I'm trying to choose a YouTube video to watch right now, because yes, I am an iPad kid. While I eat, I have to watch something while I eat, because it's the only time I'll watch something. Because if I try to watch something, then I'm too distracted. So the only time I'm actually sitting down and watching and paying attention is when I'm eating something. Yes, it's a problem, but it's okay. But yeah, that's the plans for today, and I'm just gonna bring y'all along with it, because what else am I gonna do? Because if not, I'm just gonna start deep cleaning my whole room, and I don't want to do that, because I already did some cleaning yesterday. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next clip. Okay, I'm back, and I made the mistake of putting Remy's new video on YouTube on my TV, because the way I almost started crying. She just uploaded a video. I don't know if you guys watch her, Rem Life, Remy Parson, because she just got married. She just came out with a cookbook, and she showed her mom, and then the mom immediately started crying. Didn't even see the book yet. I was like and it's this whole thing, and I was like, oh, I can't wait until I get someone with being a content creator. But that's a whole nother video of me going into why I started content creation. Not necessarily why, because I wanted to start it since I was younger, but I never got to it. But anyways, here are the books. The bag's all crushed up now. But here are the books I got from Dim Books and Boba the other weekend. So I got recommended 2 books from Desiree. She's the owner of the store. And then 1 recommendation by Sam, who's her friend, also works there. They're both really great. Honestly, I love going there, even though I've only been to this store twice, because it's so far. It's in Pasadena, but it's totally worth it. Also, if you guys want to support but you're not in the area, you guys could go, I think it's called bookshop.org, and look up specific stores. It doesn't have to be theirs, but if you want to support theirs, that would be great. But if you want to support small bookstores, indie bookstores, then you could shop on there. Look for one in your zip code. They'll actually, like, if you just want to look for bookstores in your area, they'll pop up there. But if you can't go in person, you could still just order online, and it gets shipped to you. And I believe it's like a percentage of that order, like the money from that order goes to that bookstore, like as if you're buying it from them, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, I got Artifacts of an Ex. I tried giving up on romance, because, you know, I'm trying to get into more serious books. Like in high school, I feel like I would read more like dystopian type of books, more serious books, more like get in my feels kind of books, which I still do love, but just like romance, and it's so much faster for me to read. So I got this one. I asked specifically for books with POC characters, because I'm tired of reading about white characters only, because there's no representation there. And even if like there's characters that are POC but they're not Hispanic or Latino, I feel like there's still so much to relate to if they talk about how they grew up, or like some aspects of how their parents were, because a lot of, you know, or at least like immigrant parents are like all the same. So I got Artifacts of an Ex by Jennifer Chen. Do I know what it's about? Not really. I think this one and this other one I got are by local authors. Okay, so Desiree at the store has a section that's like all local authors, so I wanted to support I'm pretty sure these two books I'm gonna show at least. Yeah, local author. She's from LA. It says right here. Jennifer Chen is a freelance journalist who has written for Today, The New York Times, Oprah Daily, Real Simple, and Self. Jennifer has an MFA and a BFA in dramatic writing from New York's University's Tisch School of Arts. She is a proud volunteer for Write Girl, a creative writing and mentoring organization. She lives in Los Angeles. Oh, my battery's about to die. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm glad I charged my batteries last night. It took me 3 times to say that sentence because speech impediment. Anyways, she lives in Los Angeles with her TV writer husband. Whoa. They're twins. Whoa. I have brothers who are twins. 2 pugs and a cat named Gremlin. What are the pugs' names? Artifacts of an Ex is her debut novel. Ooh, guys, it's her first book. Congratulations, Jennifer. I already forgot her name. I was like, oh shit. Okay, the next book, which I think is also a local author, is Fancy Meeting You Here by Julie Chu. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Julie Chu is a Chinese American writer born and raised in Southern California. When she is not writing, she is reading, on the hunt for delicious eats, or dreaming about her next travel adventure reel. She lives in the Los Angeles area with her high school crush husband and 2 energetic daughters. Bro, everybody just be popping out kids. Congratulations though, Julie. So, I actually, this didn't have like a synopsis in it, I think. Oh wait, this came with a bookmark, but I don't think this had like a synopsis for what it's about, just like the people's review kind of thing. But this one does, so bear with me. I will read it. At least I'll try to. Opposite attract when an always the bridesmaid florist and a grumpy caterer mix business with pleasure in this swoony romantic comedy in the vein of 27 Dresses from Julie Chu, author of The Donut Trap and Circling Back to You. Ooh, so Girly has other books. I gotta check them out if I like this one. I'm not that picky, honestly. I get entertained with anything. Every single one of Elise Ngo's, again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything, but it's Ngo. Okay, Elise Ngo's close friends, Rebecca, Jessie, and Beth, is getting married within the same few months, and every single one of them has asked her to be both bridesmaid and florist. Though it's a lot for Elise to juggle, the work and exposure are a boon to her struggling flower shop. Aww, I love supporting florists. The stakes are high at Rebecca's prominent wedding, where the guests are mostly political connections of Rebecca's parents. Desperate for the event to go off without a hitch, Elise enlists the help of an outsider caterer who turns out to be Ben Yu, Rebecca's elusive younger brother. I'm gonna use this to read because everything's moving. I forget I'm also dyslexic. Though Ben is prickly and aloof, he offers Elise much needed business designing. Oh, I was like, huh? The words were separated. Designing the flower arrangements for his mom's campaign fundraiser, and Elise begins to see there's more to Ben than his gruff and handsome exterior. But the romance takes off as the political campaign ramps up, complicating their relationship with unforeseen consequences. Now Elise must fight for what she wants so she can finally get her own happily ever after. Whoa. I like drama, so we'll see how that goes. Now, the last one. This is the one I believe that Sam from Dim... What's the word? I'm blanking out. Not requested. Shit, what the fuck, bro? Recommended. Sam recommended this book. It's called The No Show by Beth O'Leary. And I think from what she told me, is there a synopsis? There is. That like he has like these 3 blind dates, I think, and then he doesn't show up to any of them. Anyways, 3 women who seemingly have nothing in common find that they're involved with the same man in this smart new rom-com by Beth O'Leary, best-selling author of Flatshare. I'll have to check that out if I like this book. Siopan, I'm pronouncing it how I'm pronouncing it. Siopan is a quick-tempered life coach with way too much on her plate. Miranda is a tree surgeon used to being treated as one of the guys on the job. Jane is a soft-spoken volunteer for the local charity shop who has zero sense of self-worth. Again, I can't read without doing this. These three women are strangers who have only one thing in common. They've all been stood up on the same day, the very worst day to be stood up, Valentine's Day. Ooh, that's crazy. And unbeknownst to them, they've all been stood up by the same man. Once they've each forgiven him for standing them up, they are all in serious danger of falling in love with a man who may have not just one or two, but three women on the go. Is there more to him than meets the eye? Where was he on Valentine's Day? And will they each untangle the truth before they all get their hearts broken? Dang. Drama. She said, Sam was like, you like drama? And I was like, yeah. She's like, this book. And I said, okay. So those are the three that have been added to my romance list. So they'll be going on the shelf behind me. Now, this book that I have packaged has been on my shelves for months because I was like, I'm gonna do a cute little unboxing video for this book. And then I never got to it because I've been extremely busy. Anyways, this book I actually read years ago on Wattpad. It's not a fanfic. She just uploaded it on Wattpad, and I was looking for recommendations on TikTok, and everyone was like, this book, but and then I was like trying to see where to find it because I'm like, where the fuck? I don't see this on Barnes & Noble or anything. And they're like, it's on Wattpad, and I was like, we're going back to my roots. So I downloaded the app again, and I got it. So, oh my gosh, she's thick. It's called The Wicked by Rebecca John P. Look at the sprayed edges. Great. Bro, this is how much I read? Dang. Okay, let me say one thing. I almost didn't buy the book, but I wanted to support her because it's like the first book that she actually got published. Like, she had to take the story down from Wattpad because the publishers were like, no, you gotta take that shit down, because she was actually working on the sequel and I was reading it as chapters were coming out, and then she was like, sorry guys, but they say I have to take this down because we're already publishing this book, and it's like a whole thing. So I don't even remember what happens in the second book, I think, but she was really in the start, like the beginning of writing it. But I did want to point out, I almost didn't get it because it has like an actual person on the cover. And I know people, there's like so much discourse that like people hate, not really like this, but like, I don't know how to explain, but like the cartoon people on here. I feel like I'd rather have that than an actual person, because why is a man staring at me? Anyway, I think this is like the first ever book that I've read that's like mafia based. I know that's such like a, I don't know, cliche or like a huge genre of books that people like to read, but I feel like I've never actually gotten into it. So I was like, okay, like let me give it a read. And again, I just bought the book to support because I was like so excited that she was coming out, like she was publishing it. Oh my gosh, she has like a little caution thing. Okay, the two main characters, it is a romance book. So it's Elio and Zara. Elio is like this mafia head boss or some shit. Zara is beautiful, first of all. And she's, I don't want to say a con artist, because honestly, I haven't read this book in years. But she's a lot of things. And I'm very excited to like reread it, and it's gonna be in the POV of each person, of Zara and Elio, and I'm just excited to reread it. When will I reread it? I don't know. There's so many books on my TBR that I haven't read because again, I'm so busy, I haven't had time to read, and when I do have time to read, I don't have as much energy as I used to. I feel like I used to be able to finish a 400-500 page book within a 24-hour period, or like a whole night of reading, but I can't do that anymore because the job that I'm in now, it just does not allow it. And again, I'm tired, and then I already have chronic fatigue on top of that. So yeah, that's that. Guys, I think I forgot to mention that when I was like cleaning out my stuff last night, I was like, okay, my stepmom has been begging me to charge my DSi because she wants to play Mario Bros on it, And when I was cleaning and like clearing things out, I was like, you know what, I'm finally gonna charge it. It is here and it is charged. Yes, it is pink. My mom got this for me. The stylus is missing, so there's that. But let's see if it turns on. What a nostalgic sound. Oh my gosh, I can't like show the whole screen because it says my dead name on it, but we rescued that husky years ago. It was like a neighbor's husky, I'm pretty sure. But I'm kind of scared because I know there's like certain pictures on here that I don't want to see and I do want to delete. I have not opened this in years. I'm like, how the heck do I go to my pictures? Bro, I wish there was like a brightness control here. Dude, it's a freaking picture of my brothers. When did they take these selfies? This was in 2017 and in October, so this was like me out of high school. I'm dead. They're just okay, since then, I guess I haven't used it since 2017 because now before that, now we're in 2012 and it's pictures of Pete, which was my grandma's dog, a Chihuahua. And now I'm actually gonna cry because there's like one, his face isn't in it, but of Bolt. And those who have been watching my videos, Bolt passed away this past August, so I already knew his pictures were gonna be on here. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Mishi, this was my stepdad's cat. He got eaten by coyotes, so he's no longer with us. He got eaten when we moved away. Bro, this is 2011. Look at him. Oh my gosh, I miss him so much. I should not say stepdad because he is no longer my stepdad. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Paco is on here. I used to have a Goffin cockatoo named Paco, so that is him. I love him. I miss him. I hope he's doing good. I actually found him a new home years ago because it was just bad over here. I'm gonna cry. A picture from Bolt's birthday in 2011. When I started, like, I had like a little bit of money and I think it was from Ross. I remember this because my little sister still has that tin and it came with dog treats in it and I got it for his birthday. And this is him back then in 2011. Oh my god. I think my stepmom took these pictures of me asleep on the couch when we lived in the back house, and Bolt would always like take naps with me or like guard me. Oh my god. Guys, this is not supposed to be a sad video. Look at his face. Me just forcing you guys to look at my dead dog. I'm dead. My tia Luz, my tia abuela, she passed away not this past November, but the November before that. And there was this one Christmas where she couldn't walk, like she had like a really sharp pain in her back. So we brought Christmas to her into her room. And I just found a picture of that when we brought like the table into her room and we all ate dinner there with her. So that's great. Bro, whose birthday is this? Where are we cutting cake at? Oh my gosh, my mom. My tia Luz. Yeah, the family doesn't get together as much anymore. So I think this is just kind of hitting me all at once now. Because my mom lives in Spain now with the twins. Guys. Guys, I used to dance for the Lord at church. This is, look at this fucking selfie when I had freaking makeup on. Bro, because like my tia would try to get me to like take more pictures of myself, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like she made my eyeliner eat with that last picture though. My tia would do my hair and makeup for the dances. Oh my gosh, not this filter. I think that's at my Theo's like old apartment. We're gonna try a game. I think I will try Mario. I have a lot of games. Hold on. So I guess if you want to know what kind of kid I was back then, I had Nintendogs. Why was my pinky out like that? I had obviously the Dog Whisperer because Caesar Milan was like a huge thing back then, and it's all I would watch. I had Mission Runaway, which I wasn't a huge fan of because I feel like it was a little too girly for me even back then. I had Scribblenauts. I don't know how to... Oh, pinky. Okay, I had Scribblenauts. This one, I think it was like my stepsisters or my cousins or what, because I don't remember what the fuck this is or if I ever played it, but it's called Magician's Quest Mysterious Times. I don't think I ever actually played this. I think somebody gave it to me. So I don't know what the fuck that is. And obviously Super Mario Bros. And Call of Duty Black Ops. That was the game. That was my favorite game. That we won't play that now. I remember I was so excited when that came out, but let's see if this works. Let me give y'all a different point of view. Hold on. Okay, me covering my dead name again. Let's see what this looks like. Let me raise the volume a bit. Oh my gosh, I forgot there's mini games. I'm scared. Let's start at the beginning because I'm a beginner. I think I like run with this and then I could jump. I don't know if I should be running though because I haven't played in years. I actually forgot about this. I know there's like the little mini power, but I forgot about this. Ah, shit. Why did I do that? Oh, there we go. I was like, that's gonna be so bad.
So nice.
Guys, I still got it. What the? I thought they were all collected. I wasn't even looking down there. Okay. Well, that's that, guys. Watch me get addicted. I need to tell my stepmom when she gets home that she could play now. I'm scared. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Enough of that. But that's what we got going on. I don't know. Maybe I will relax a bit and actually play a few of these. Or like just start the worlds over. You know what we should see? How am I... Do you think they died? Can the dogs die in that game? I feel like they can. Let's... Wait. Now I'm worried. I wonder if I could use this pen. Oh my gosh. Wait, it works! How are you then? Eat, dogs. It's been like over a decade. I'm dead. I just realized that. That's actually really sad. Oh, why they look so sad that there's not more food? Are y'all thirsty? Drink. Oh, they're like lapping that up, bro. I'm like, hang on and see. Oh my gosh. Wait, bro, ¿tiene pulgas? She got flea. Oh, look how dirty she is. That's over a decade of not taking a freaking bath, bro. Is that it? And then come home and she's done? Oh, she clean now. I forgot you drove a freaking route. Ooh. I remember his ass. Wait. Yeah, I do Ew, that's crazy. That's a backhanded compliment. What kind of fucking shit is that? Arnie said, what a gorgeous dog. If you brush it, it'll look even better too. Shut the fuck up, Arnie. Who asked you? You and your freaking German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds, guys. Okay? They just shed a lot. Returned home. Angel seems to feel like that walk was a little lacking. Okay, my bad, Angel. I don't got time to be. Wait, that's so mean. I don't got time to be walking right now. Ah! It was pretty tiring. Yeah, so why are you complaining? Okay, guys, I once again started getting really distracted and posted a video for my tia on her page. And I started doom scrolling, and I was like, no, I have to read. I told myself I'm going to read. I'm trying to find something to play in the background. I'm gonna do the Calcifer Yule log video, I guess. There's a ketchup commercial. But yeah, I'm gonna put on this Calcifer Yule log thing just as like background noise to help me like relax and focus. Because again, ADHD and reading do not go together. But I'm gonna record to also help hold myself accountable. I'm getting text messages and now I'm gonna get distracted again. Hold on. What the fuck? Never mind. I'm not gonna record to hold myself accountable because I have to leave right now. My sister just texted me to pick her up from somewhere because I guess she's in town right now. And she needs to get picked up from the car dealership while she gets an oil change or something. So I will not be reading right now, but I will later. Because my sister's coming over, which means, yeah, I'm not reading. Okay, bye. I lied. She said she's up next and she'll call me. So in the meanwhile, I'm gonna try to at least read a chapter or see how long it takes for me to read or how much I can read during the time until she calls me. I don't know how to speak anymore. Anyways, we're gonna read because yeah, let's go. Okay, update. I hate stopping in between chapters, but my sister called me that she's ready to get picked up, so I'm gonna go do that and keep reading later because it's starting to get a bit interesting actually. So yeah. Hey guys, I'm now in my car. I'm gonna try not to talk as loud as I think I should for filming in the car. Are you fucking stupid? Anyways, hopefully I don't have that much road rage today. I feel like the last time I filmed in my car, I was talking louder, thinking you guys could hear the rumbling and the driving, but no. So I'll try to talk at a little bit more of a normal volume. I picked up my sister, we went home. I ended up taking her with me to Ben Scoops to get more Lukma ice cream because my dad did not tell me that he finished the ice cream, and I was really excited since it's my day off, and I was like, I'm gonna have Lukma ice cream, and I did not, but we got it and now we all ate it. And after doing that, we went to Foodology in Long Beach. We got a box of half a dozen of the cookies that they have. It was really good. We still have some. They're like really sweet. We don't like finish them all at once. And then my sister and I picked up her friend. They ended up coming later. I got home after dropping them off back at the dealership. and my sister got her car. They went to go do their thing. I had my little sister with me to help with my rollerblading journey since I'm learning how to skate. So did that. Had my first fall. Will say get those padded shorts because they actually work. It did not hurt going down. It was scary though, but it helped. I'm glad I had elbow pads, my helmet. I thankfully didn't hit my head, and I had knee pads on. And it didn't hurt when I fell, but I'm thinking, like, I already knew I was gonna have a flare-up, and I think it is developing into a flare-up just because of the impact. Which I guess this could happen with anybody, but just like with my chronic illnesses, I already knew it was coming. I'm starting to feel pain in my elbow, and not really like where it fell on my ass or like my hip, but on my back. I'm starting to feel the consequences of the fall, which is okay. I knew this was going to come with skating because I knew my ass was going to be falling, so it's okay. But at least I was able to practice for a bit. It started sprinkling a little bit, nothing too crazy. I'm like barely using my wipers, but I think it's gonna rain more later tonight. Hopefully, it says by 10. But yeah, then my sister brought back lunch and we were like all talking. I was talking with a friend. It was great. We were having a good time. Then I was like, oh shit, I didn't go back to reading. But right now, I know I've already had sweet treats. I'm treating myself today, but I still want my tierra mia, and hopefully they have a churro muffin, and if they don't, then it's fine because I already have enough like sweets at home. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I actually really liked hanging out with my sister's friend because I hate when people turn so fucking slow. Anyways, I like talking to her because her friend also has lupus. I have lupus and other things, but I feel like I don't have any friends or people that I talk to that also have chronic illnesses. So I don't really have anybody to relate to. And when I tell like my friends and family about like my flare-ups or how I'm feeling, I feel like I'm not taken seriously, which like sucks to say, but at the same time I get it because it's always like, oh yeah, I feel like this and it's normal for me, but at the same time it's really annoying, but other times it can get really depressing. So I don't know, it was just great to have somebody to relate to and be like, wait, this happens to you too? Like, what do you mean your hands and your feet and like whatever other body part get red, they swell up, they're like super itchy and it's like super painful and uncomfortable, and you know, getting like the butterfly rash and being like, oh yeah, sometimes I'll be talking to people and they think I'm blushing, but no, it's just because I'm getting like the butterfly rash from lupus, and I'm not blushing at you, I'm not flirting with you, I'm having a flare up. Anyway, that was like really great, and I like, yeah, it's fun. I feel like especially when you find other neurodivergent people, because she was also neurodivergent, and I was just, the conversation was amazing. But yeah, now I'm gonna get my tierra mia. I feel like this person in front of me is also gonna, don't tell me this is the fucking line. No, it's not. This car's just stupid and it's in the way. No, he's in a park spot. Where are you going in? Oh my gosh, there's no line actually, guys. This is great. Oh my gosh. Also embarrassing because I'm on camera. I'm trying to get over the fear of people seeing me talk on camera, which I'm doing great so far because, I mean, I'm just passing by cars.
Hello, what can I send me? I'll be with you in just a second.
Okay, no worries.
Hello, what can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I get the chocolate mexicano, the size medium?
Did you want that hot or ice?
Hot, please.
Okay.
And then do you have any churro muffins right now?
Yes, we do.
Okay, can I have one and then that'll be it?
Alright, well, we'll throw out the window.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, was it just me or did he have an attitude? I really thought I was gonna hit my car this time. I'm actually gonna stop recording because he scared me. Update, I left. I got my hot chocolate. I'm like, does this say on here? No. There is a confusion. Again, going back onto being neurodivergent. He took my card and was like, oh, for like the chai and the churro muffin, and I was like, yeah, and I paid. I didn't process until after because I have issues with processing stuff, especially like when my brain fog is acting up. I didn't process it until after that he said chai when I had already paid. Is it more expensive? Who knows? But I only paid like $9 for everything. So he hands me the chai and then finally processes, especially when I get handed it and it's written chai on the, ¿cómo se llama? Donde lo agarras para que no te quemas. Anyways, that little cardboard piece so you don't burn your hands, that thing, the sleeve, the cup sleeve is written on there. And then because he hands me the muffin first, it's like churro muffin and then the chai, and then I see it and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, did you say chai? I ordered a hot chocolate. And he looked so annoyed that I was already like, I just ruined this man's day. Like, he hates me. Which, what do I care? Because he doesn't know me. I don't know him. Like, I shouldn't care. But I do. Especially being a people pleaser. And I was like, this man hates me. So I was like freaking out. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, it's okay. Like, I'll get it for you. He goes back in and he was like, we're going to be able to get it for you. But like, I need you to pull up to the front. And then I'll just bring it out. And I was like, okay, like, that's fine. Like, I'm sorry. And he was like, no, it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. But he looked so annoyed. And I was like, okay. So I pull around. Second of all, I'm already nervous because it's a one-way, so I have to kind of go like through the small parking lot and then around to like pull up to the front. And there's a cop already parked in the front, so I have to park in front of the cop. Thankfully, he doesn't tell me anything because I'm like, what if he's like, you can't be parked here? And I'm like, sorry, you're parked here. But also, I'm like, I was told to park here, but he didn't come up to me, so whatever. Anyways, I did feel bad because, especially because it's still like sprinkling a bit. So thankfully I had cash on me and I gave him a $2 tip because the same guy came out to give me my hot chocolate. And I gave him a $2 tip and I was like, I'm so sorry. And he smiled. He was like, no, it's okay. I think the tip made him happy. But yeah, I mean, money makes me happy too. But I felt so bad and I was like, I just ruined this man's day. But at the same time, he was already kind of, maybe it's just me posting it and you guys being like, he was not rude. But he sounded annoyed already. And I was like, maybe he's just tired. He just wants his shift to be over. He works in like, you know, works with people all day, every day. He probably gets like people complaining, especially about their orders being wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop recording right now and get back home so I can drink this. Okay, I'm back home. I got my hot chocolate. I already had a sip on the way here. It's not the best. I don't think it was mixed right. I don't know if it was because homie had a problem or because they were just trying to rush it. I mean, it's still good. It's good enough. It's satisfying craving. I also got my churro muffin. I didn't ask for it to be warmed up because I was already scared. And I didn't want to make him upset. And again, it could probably just me. Maybe he wasn't annoyed and he was just treating me regularly, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just sensitive. I said it. I'm sensitive, okay? I still act like a baby. I feel like these really are the vibes for reading now. And I'm gonna... The squeaking. I think I'm gonna do my dailies first. You know what? No. I'm gonna do my dailies later because if not, I'm just gonna get stuck on the games. So, I think I really am just gonna go back to reading. The house is a little too quiet now, especially with everybody home. So, I'm still gonna have like background noise of that calcifer log thing. Because I don't like the sound of complete silence. Like, I could hear my ears ringing. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm putting that back on. I'm gonna read, eat my muffin, and drink my chocolate de abuelita, because I'm pretty sure that's what they use. And then I think I'll probably call it a day. But I do want to continue reading for sure, because it's getting in a part that's interesting that these two characters are finally, like, interacting. So, yeah, I'm gonna just get into it and then I'll update y'all on how that's going. before I end the video. Update, I'm still not halfway through, but I made it past the 100 mark. I'm on page 110, chapter 11. It's getting cute. I didn't think it was gonna be cute because, okay, I know hockey players are huge already, but he just seems like very, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like it. Why is he so cute? Why is he so freaking adorable? Him and Fabian, so far, their interactions, cute. So cute. Can you tell I'm getting tired? And Wyatt, spoilers. They're not really spoilers, but Wyatt being such an ally. I don't know why whenever I read these books, well, I know why, but like whenever I read a queer book or queer representation in books and there's just somebody who accepts them for being gay or however they are or present, and they're just totally fine with it, totally ally, I just start crying. Because I know I'll never have that. I mean, I do with like close friends and family, but with certain family members, I know that's never gonna happen. So it's like whenever I read about that stuff, I just get like really emotional and I'm like so happy for them. Even though they're fictional characters, I know this, but let me be the Lulu. Maybe one day it'll work out for me. But in the meantime, I will be delusional and just read about it happening to other people in books. I'm just gonna end the video there because I'm exhausted now and I'm gonna get ready for bed. I have so much shit on my bed that I need to get rid of. I need to shower, get ready for bed, go to sleep, and then go back to work tomorrow. And then I have a full, I just realized I told someone I might be free Sunday, but I forgot that's Easter and my nephews are coming over for an Easter egg. But yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, bye.